Hello and welcome to week 7 of the Pbal. Full disclosure, this is going to be recorded well after the battle has been done and dusted. I guess to like preface this, this match was finished, I think the beginning of April, so about a month ago. No, I was prepping... Yeah, so it's the beginning of April. You know, with, I don't think anyone was really expecting to do with a global health crisis, but here we are. So, week 6, guy forfeited, so a free W is a free W, so we're moving on to week 7. We are playing Xilicks, I don't know how to pronounce his name, their name. Jesus. But they coached the Detroit Torcats, and their team was mega spooky. I really did not like prepping for it, but it was made up of Hawlucha, Diggersby, Lucario, Rotom-H, Aromatisse, Drapion, and DD Male, so the faster one, Torkoal, Vileplume, and Dusknoir. An offensive core of Hawlucha, Diggersby, Lucario is... it's insane. It's wild. Just like the fact that, you know, Diggersby and Rotom can pivot the way it needs to. Drapion is really fat, and its access to spikes is really tough to deal with. Hawlucha in and outside of psychic terrain is really scary. So all in all, the team as a whole is just, it's very difficult for me to like get in and, you know, get anything going. That being said, WEAVILE looks pretty strong. I am running a Boots WEAVILE, or I ran a Boots WEAVILE with Icicle Crash, Knockoff, Brick Break, and Ice Shard. I'm just running enough speed to outspeed everything naturally. Everything else just goes into offense, and then I threw the rest of my EVs into defense just so I could help tank, you know, quick attacks from Diggersby a little bit more easily. I wasn't really expecting the Indeedee to come, mostly because if he chose to do that, Rotom I didn't think would be a really safe bring because Mold Breaker EXCADRILL is so good here. Like, he doesn't really have a switch in for EXCADRILL. Everything else just gets worn down very easily, even the Vileplume. So I wasn't expecting the Indeedee to come. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just a WEAVILE. Hit stuff. Tries to not let things switch in relatively easily. Next up is Violet, the ROSERADE. I'm running enough speed to outspeed the Drapion. Yeah, not the Drapion, the Diggersby, because I speed tie. No, the Drapion's 5 points faster than me. Goodness gracious, I apologize. So I'm running enough speed to outspeed the Diggersby, Giga Drain, Okos. Sludge Bomb is just really good coverage for the team. Spikes as a whole is relatively good against Xilicks' team. His removal isn't super fantastic because Rotom invites things like, well, first of all, like, Rotom can't come in on Violet, and then Torkoal does get worn down over time. Torkoal is really good, but it just gets worn down over time. After the ROSERADE, we had PATCHIE the EXCADRILL. I ended up running a Sash EXCADRILL. Initially I was running Metronome because I was thinking, you know, I'm just going to be running Sand Rush. I'm just going to be clicking Earthquake over and over. When I need to switch, I need to switch. That is not... right before I ended up playing the match, I ended up switching it up just for something that's a little bit more consistent. Like I said, Mold Breaker EXCADRILL is just really good against the team. It hits decent enough speed tiers so where it can reliably threaten a lot of things, and then same thing as the WEAVILE, max attack through the rest in defense. After EXCADRILL, we have AZ the HIPPOWDON. It's your standard defensive set. I ran Citrus Berry so I could more easily take close combats from Lucario / Hawlucha / whatever hit from Diggersby. I just needed Hippo to be fat, and with Citrus Berry, it means that I can come in, take a hit, and then either kill something back, like the Lucario or the Hawlucha, or do enough damage to where Ice Shard from Weavile does what I needed to do. After the Hippowdon, I have Turtonator. This Turtonator, it was more of a breaker than a sweeper. With a +2 special attack. I've got some calcs here. Dragon Pulse does like 75 to 90, 20% chance to OHKO after Stealth Rock. That on the Rotom. So with Dragon Pulse, with Flash Cannon, it does like 83 to 99% with to defensive Aromatisse. And then if I get 2 smashes up, I'm pretty sure I outspeed I think everything up to the Hawlucha. So it was just, I mean, like, it's just a stock set. I didn't really have a great sixth in this matchup. I was thinking about the Gardevoir. Gardevoir's not fast enough. Mantine was cool, I guess, but then it just invites Rotom in, and then my stuff gets worn down a little bit more. And even then, the Mantine doesn't even like take any hits really well. This matchup was just really tough for me. It was just, there wasn't a whole lot I could have done. It was basically, you know, run the 5 things that I knew were good, which were Weavile, Roserade, Exca, Hippo, and then the thing we're about to talk next. And then I guess we put Turtonator in. I don't know. It was rough. It was a rough matchup. And then last member on the team is a Cobra Berry Rotom called Condor. Shoutouts to Condor. It's just Wisp Hex, Pain Split, Volt Switch. I run max HP, max speed to outspeed, goodness, the Lucario. I just needed something to get Wisps off and, you know, take a hit or 2. But yeah, that's the team. This matchup was really rough. But you gotta figure out what's gonna happen in the video that's going up later today. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm trying to keep these more brief. No one needs to listen to me talking about the team for more than 10 minutes, you know. This team in particular was relatively simple. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see all of you when the battle comes up later today. Later, people.